Hello everyone, welcome to Dorothy Chia Piano, where I talk about all things piano teaching and piano learning. Today we're going to talk about strengthening and exercising your fingers. So just as we exercise our body to stay fit and healthy, it is important as pianists to exercise our fingers. Alright, and I read something very interesting, so I delved into my Hanon, and it's this edition printed by Short. And it says in the preface, all right, that the entire volume of Hanon can be played through in an hour, and if it has been thoroughly mastered, can be repeated daily for a time, difficulties will disappear as if by enchantment, and that beautiful, clear, clean, pearly execution will have been acquired, which is the secret of distinguished artists. And it says here that pianists and teachers who cannot find time for sufficient practice to keep up their playing need only to play these exercises a few hours in order to regain all the dexterity in their fingers. All right, so this particular volume of Hanon, and you can see that it's really crusty and old with scotch tape bendings, because I really believe in the working of Hanon to strengthen and to build dexterity. Let's take number one as an example. I'm going to play it through. Now, a lot of us miss the very important instructions given at the top. Just like you would read your food labels or the ingredients that go into the products that you buy at the supermarket, it is important that when you embark on Hanon to also read the instructions. So it says here, lift your fingers high and with precision, playing each note very distinctly. Another thing is that start with a slower speed. So they actually recommend a metronome speed of 60 and gradually increase up to a speed of 108. I'm going to take it at a medium speed. Okay, so if we follow the rule of having to lift up your finger and hear each note distinctly, roughly this is what it should sound like. Pretty straightforward. So I usually recommend that this exercise be done at 3 speed: slow, medium, and fast. You could do it 3 times at one go, or split it up to different days with different speed. Also, a very good suggestion is also given at the front. There are many ways that you can practice your Hanon. Okay, so you can change the note groupings, you can change articulation, you can change shifting accents, and you can even transpose the exercise. So let's say we take this activity where I'm going to do 4 quavers followed by 4 semi-quavers. So the same exercise can now be sounded like this. So there are many countless ways that you can approach Hanon and continue to do Hanon all throughout your life. Okay, and sad to say, I think a lot of students resist doing Hanon now because they see it as not necessary, they see it as boring, and they see it as it's not part of the exam, you're not tested on it. So why spend time doing something that is of no value? But personally, I think this is a treasure trove. And if you go through Hanon, it really will resolve a lot of technical issues. Now, this book, the author actually recommended, or the editor recommended, that you do Hanon after a year of study at the piano. Personally, as a teacher, I would give Hanon maybe when the student is at the intermediate level, grade 3, grade 4, and they're ready to do harder pieces and need stronger fingers. Okay, I also use, in conjunction with Hanon, Schmidt exercises, as well as the Little Pishna. So these are my go-to books if you ever want to strengthen your fingers, and if you have no time, just pull out that trusty Hanon and work through your Hanon, and your dexterity will come back. Do share with me if Hanon is used in your studio, and how do your students like playing Hanon. And until the next week, bye-bye.